Welcome back. You're watching NDTV Profit. Let's pull up the stock of RS Software for you. This company came out with its fourth quarter earnings and the earnings were disappointing. To talk to us about this, we are joined by Mr. Jain, the Chairman and MD of RS Software, who's joining us on the phone line from Kolkata. That stock is trading marginally in the red. Thank you so much, Mr. Jain, for speaking with us at NDTV Profit. Now, in the fourth quarter, you've had a loss of about 3.6 crore rupees versus the loss of 4.2 crore rupees in the previous quarter. Can you tell us what transpired? Why is your company sustaining losses?
Absolutely, and good morning, and thank you so much for having me on the channel. Firstly, this is our results for the fourth quarter of the last fiscal, and not the first quarter. And we reported our results for the full year, and we reported our results for the fourth quarter of the last fiscal. And we are very excited about our software because our first 12 months, which is the first year of our strategy transition away from elimination of the one major risk that we had, which is the dominant client. And we are very much on track and making great progress. Our operational losses are minimal, particularly because we've been making lots of investments, and I'll just talk to you about that in a couple of minutes. But if you really look at what we've been able to achieve in the past 9 months of that last fiscal, we've had a consistent progress quarter on quarter. We've been able to reduce our losses by 30%. All the loss in the revenue is from our dominant client. In fact, we've added 17 new clients during the fiscal, and which means a client almost every 6 weeks. And we have grown by 120% in the business from our new clients. In addition to that, we expanded our geography to India, one more risk mitigation factor from a long-term strategy perspective. In fact, we see our future growth coming significantly from India as we have built the country's digital payment infrastructure, which is UPI and BBPS, which are the two major digital payment products on which the entire strategy of India is riding. Even the app Beam is based on the UPI application, and UPI is built by our software for NPCI. So as we look at the very positive moves by the Prime Minister himself and the government of India in promoting digital payments, we see exciting times for us ahead. In fact, fiscal 17-18, we're looking at double-digit growth. We're looking at our increase in revenues in our U.S. geography, in our India geography, and plus we are looking at adding additional geographies during the year, like the ASEAN region, etc. So our software, we feel that this is really a great year, fiscal 18, and plus we have a longer-term strategy moving forward, very much in sync with what we announced a year ago to the media on your channel as well.
Right. Mr. Jain, you said you've reduced your losses by 30% over the last year.
9 months.
For the third quarter you had a loss, for the fourth quarter last year you had a loss. What is this transition that is taking place, and when is it going to be done? I mean, when will these losses go?
Okay. So we have announced to the media a year ago that this is a 24 to 36 month transition. Imagine you are with a dominant client where your revenues are coming by 90% of your total revenues, and that is the risk that you're eliminating. So this is a 24 to 36 month strategy. Year one is absolutely on track. When I talked about reduction of losses by 30%, look at July 2016 to March 31st, 2017. That's the period that I'm talking to you about. So when you look at it, fiscal 17-18, we look at double-digit growth. So we definitely see that we are on track for producing the best results for our shareholders. Our investments are all in making our digital assets. If it wasn't for our investments in fiscal 16-17, we would actually be already a break-even or even make some profit. So this is all going towards a good strategic category, which is really where we have the ammunition of our cash reserves, which are still very healthy, to target the growth in the markets like India for digital payments and in the fintech space globally.
Okay. Can you tell us what is the cash on the books? And when it comes to the India business or digital payments, how many, what was the work done in the fourth quarter? Did you bag new deals?
Yes. So, number one, the cash on the books is in the region of about 1.5 to 1.6 billion rupees. And in terms of the work that we're doing for India, we are building India's digital payment infrastructure on one hand, which is for NPCI. On the other hand, we're working with several banks in the country to enable them to get accelerated growth for digital payments, which is the one-point agenda that they have got from the government. So these are the two areas of the work that we are doing in the country. Number three is where we are investing right now in building our digital assets. You're going to see fiscal 17-18 for us to launch some of our products and our platforms. So that is the kind of work that's going on for the domestic market. And for the global market, we are working significantly in enabling the move to digital direction for the payments with several of our clients, with major networks, with major acquiring processors. So essentially our software is in the business of core digital payments of authorization, clearing and settlement, and that is what it does for its clients.
All right, Mr. Jain, thank you so much for speaking with us at NDTV Profit, giving us an update on what's happening with the company. So for the fourth quarter, the company posted a loss, but this is mainly because of the investments being made for the transition that is underway in the company, where they have a focus on digital side of the business and where they are launching their platforms for financial in fintech. We're going to slip into a break at this point of time. When you come